So long, Virat. Can I just ask you what you see in Rajat Patidar at the moment? Because we're watching something pretty special there.
Well, we have our KPIs as a batting unit, and it says Rajat to go in and assess the situation. I always tell him, you're probably looking to assess the bowler's heart rate rather than the situation. Like, where do these guys stand? I mean, incredible. It's clarity. Also, the way our management has stacked up our team, it allows us to play in a certain way. I have to adapt my roles accordingly. Allows me to play a certain way up front with Salty. So we pass on the baton pretty nicely in this team, and yeah, just the freedom of having Romario and Tim, and KP hasn't even batted in any games yet. So it's we're sitting on a batting unit that's explosive, that's getting the job done, and yeah, it looks pretty intimidating if I was in the opposition as well. If you have like Romario and Tim to walk in even after you're 5 down, these guys can get you 50 runs in 4 overs. So that's pretty handy to have, and that's giving all of us a lot of freedom.
There was a poll question we're asking with regard to par for the power play, and you're speaking of all these resources. Is that what informs how hard you go up at the top?
Well, it depends on the situation and the condition as well, Pami. As you know, like, not all games are going to be 230, 240. I think we understand the game's moving forward pretty nicely. The demands of the modern game are pretty different, but you always have to keep an eye out on the situation and when people are under pressure. We're still in the first half of the tournament. Second half onwards, the games are going to get tighter and people are going to be under pressure a lot more than now. So when the freedom goes away, the pressure